Antibiotics are a big topic of discussion. Certainly we know that antibiotics are very important and potentially life-saving when people have severe and life-threatening infections. But through the decades, we have seen them overused and used in ways that don't necessarily always help patients. One of the things that we have found is that there is increasing levels of resistance by bacteria to our commonly used and safe antibiotics. And that is scary, because when you have a bad infection, you need to use a safe antibiotic. Sometimes they just won't work. The other issue is that they can upset your gastrointestinal tract, meaning that they can, let's say, disrupt the normal balance of bacteria that live there, as they call the microbiome. And that can cause some distress and can cause diarrhea and other side effects that people sometimes associate with being on antibiotics. Typically, we would traditionally use antibiotics to treat many of our minor infections, assuming that you had a cold and you were coughing and spitting up some mucus. You might think, I have a sinus infection, I need an antibiotic. Or if your child at the age of 3 complained that their ear hurt, but it was passing and not necessarily one that really caused them inconsolable discomfort and was associated with fever and sickness, that you would assume we would use an antibiotic. But those times have changed. Right now, we like to watch and wait. With sinus infections, as we call them, it might be really something more like observing for 10 or 14 days before you consider, without other significant side symptoms like high fevers or respiratory issues. With the ear infections, the same thing goes. If they are consolable and a dose of Tylenol or Motrin helps them get through the night, then often we don't need to use antibiotics. Come to the office, let us examine that baby, make sure that we know what's going on, and we'll help you through these trying times, and we'll try to be very judicious in our use of antibiotics. Check out our website at vapg.com, where you will find out all kinds of information about your children through educational resources, videos, as well as learn about our offices and how to connect with us.